All right, thanks, Olga. Storms like yesterday's and, of course, overnight lead to plenty of changes in the atmosphere.
Wait 31 meteorologist Grace Anello joins us live now with the science behind those changes. And this week's Anello answers it.
Yeah, exactly. So we saw plenty of storms yesterday, and that did lead to some serious changes. Of course, today we're feeling that cooler weather that's a bit more seasonable for this time of year, and I think we're all thankful for that. But cold fronts also lead to something called condensation nucleation. Now, that's a fancy term, but it's a very simple process. I'll explain it to you. When we have a cold front move through, that cold air acts as a wedge. Cold air is more dense, so it sinks down to the surface. This lets our warm air rise. Our warm air is more saturated, and as it goes through the sky, moving up into the upper atmosphere, it binds with particles called our condensation nuclei. Now, these could be pollen, soot, or dust in the atmosphere. Really, any atmospheric debris will do. As the water and our dust rise, we'll start to see a chemical phase change, where our vapor water, turns into liquid water, where it can then condense and move into a cloud. So condensation nucleation is when we have aerosols binding with our water that moves up in the sky and moves from liquid to a vapor change. And really, all this means for you is that condensation nucleation is a fancy word for increased cloud cover. And that was one of the biggest changes that we saw yesterday because of our storms. Well, that's all for Anello Answers It this week. If you have a weather question, be sure to email it to me at gianello@waytv.com because I would love to hear from you.